As I was doing a search for cemeteries around Texas, I stumbled upon mention of Biddick Family Cemetery in Liberty Hill, Texas, and a captivating story of a supposed witch's grave located within its premises. I immediately wanted to dig deeper and find out more. According to an article written by Kristen Merriweather from Liberty Hill Independent, the most popular version of the legend claims that a woman named Elizabeth Simpson was a black slave accused of being a witch. Simpson allegedly stole a horse in an attempt to escape and was subsequently captured and hung from a nearby tree. Another version also claims the tree from which Elizabeth was hung is located right on the cemetery property, and those who visit the cemetery at night may look up to find her spirit hanging from said tree. This story has captivated generations around Liberty Hill since the 1960s. Kids are known to go out to the cemetery to light candles, leave coins at Elizabeth's resting place, and hope for a good scare. As the story began to be spread online in the 1990s, the legend grew, bringing ghost hunters from around the country to the small private cemetery. Elizabeth's original headstone, which features numerous misspellings, gives an ominous warning. And remember, as you are passing by, you must die, as well as I. I can't help but wonder if this warning was meant to be a curse, and if so, to whom? The problem is, other than the woman's name, my search found that apparently nothing about this tale is actually true. Elizabeth Simpson was instead a white woman who was related to one of several families buried in the Biddick Cemetery. She was not a slave. She was not a witch. And as far as anyone can tell, failing to leave an offering at Simpson's headstone does not bring bad luck. Despite being discredited, the story continues to gain traction and spread online. Unfortunately, visitors today will only find a partial stump of a headstone. After the headstone had been stolen and returned multiple times in the 1980s, the family members decided to set the headstone in concrete in an attempt to keep it in the cemetery. The concrete kept the entire headstone from being stolen, but in the early 90s, visitors, appallingly, began to chip away at pieces of it. It started as small quarter-sized pieces, but as the years went by, larger gashes were made. Over time, the headstone finally became the stump you see on display today. Around October of 2021, Central Texas stone carver Matthew Johnson used a photo of the original to create an exact replica of Elizabeth's headstone, misspellings included, using a piece of local limestone. As I discover, though, that replica does not seem to have been actually placed in the cemetery, at least not as of yet. The question that remains with me is focused around the warning that's always been on Elizabeth's headstone. Were those the words that she spoke? Did she want that warning or curse engraved on her headstone? If so, and if all the rumors of her being accused of witchcraft or enslaved and murdered are untrue, then why would she want that phrase on her headstone? Join me as I explore this new location and see if I can speak with Elizabeth in an attempt to hear the truth from the once 30-year-old woman herself. As I discover, she seems to be quite willing and eager to interact. Hey there, so I kind of already went over everything about this place, or at least most of it, on the little drive up here. But I've got the cemetery, I positioned my car a little different, so it's over here now instead of straight ahead of me. But it's a cute, creepy little place, and I'm kind of excited to get in there and check it out. I'm actually thinking because it's so far away from people. I see like a car drive by here and there, but there's no houses. It's just all like, I don't know, private land or something. But yeah, there's a possibility I might be coming out here to do a nighttime investigation. we'll see about that. But let's get in there and have a look around right now and see if we can find this witch's grave. Alrighty. So I want you to get a look at like where this is. This is like the only area to really park. It's just this little kind of drive-in thing that is here. There's nothing on the other side. I think I might hear a vehicle, but there's really only been like 2 cars that have driven by since I've been here. I've been here for a good 10-15 minutes. Look at that. What is that? Big cemetery. Oh, here we go. There we go. There's people coming. So, Elizabeth Simpson is her name. I don't know how you open this guy. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, creepy sounding. Look at that. That's the weirdest lock. You kind of pull it in and then put it back there. Okay. Wow. So this is supposedly just a family cemetery. I'm gonna sit my bag down here. That's an interesting thing, the way it's built. Let's read the plaque in the middle. Jonathan Biddick. Let's see if I can get to the little plaque here in the middle. Wow. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. I want to pause and read. Okay. Look at this tree. It's huge. Let's see who we got over here. Now it seems like there's more people coming by. These are just little stumps. So it's hard to even know which way they're buried. Does this one have a nothing? Okay, these are the ones I'm excited to see. That'd be really creepy at nighttime. All this wood. Look at this. This one's smaller. I wonder if this was a... Woo! Okay, it just got really busy around here apparently. I lied. There's a lot of people. What? Rock. Does this one have anything? So I wish I knew kind of what inspired this, or people coming and digging up graves. Wish I knew who they were. Now I'm not seeing any out in this area. Well, we can go check. So, supposedly, Miss Elizabeth Simpson, her headstone was rebuilt. But that looks awfully suspicious. Whoa, there we go. Just found it. So, I wonder what happened to the new headstone that the man built. I wonder if they try to put it out here and people still continue to chip away at it. Wow. Is there anything over here I can see? Right here? So what we got here? Is that just a footstone? So that looks like maybe a footstone, yeah. SRS, yeah, SR Stewart. What does it say? Gone but not forgotten. No, you're not, SR Stewart. You're not forgotten. Okay, so I'm intrigued by the story that says that, you know, when they would try to restructure the Elizabeth's stone, that people would chip away at it, and it ended up becoming nothing but a stump. Which is why this makes me think that that's what's left of her. So I wonder if there's just a little offering area there, because there's sure gifts out here. For stealing the headstone. How depraved is that? I left her. So I'm confused on... Well, that's a nice necklace. I'm a little bit confused on whether this is the one from what it's described. Little pennies. Some pennies over here. Because they do say that people bring offerings. It's very, looks like somebody knocked this one off. Huh. Let's see who's in this. Wow, you can't even see the names on them. That one's had to be fixed a couple times, it looks like. And I think it's really gross that people would come out to a place of rest and destroy the headstones of people who've passed. Let's read what this is. Lola Vickers King. An honorary Biddick. Well, that's cool. Her mortal remains are in the Williamsbuck Cemetery, but her spirit may now mingle with other pioneers resting in these hallowed grounds. A love for family ties made Lola a primary force uniting this segment of the Biddick family. Her memory lingers in our hearts, and Lola will be sorely missed. The Lord is her shepherd. May she rest in peace. The Biddick family. Wow. She got somebody left her a quarter. Rest in peace, Lola. So, I want to do a short spirit box. And I'll post y'all the stone. I'll show you the stone that was remade for Elizabeth Simpson. And it doesn't completely surprise me that it's not put up out here, because, you know, when they fixed it before, people came out and started chipping away at it. But I'm curious about the little curse, or, well, I don't know if it was a curse or just a saying, you know, like kind of how life does you. I don't know, remember exactly how it is. Something about as I must die, or as you pass by and I die, so must you, or something. But I'm curious, you know, what that really meant, and maybe we can get a response. Why is there a panty liner? You gotta be kidding me. That's a panty liner. That's sick. What the hell? Oh, that's gross. And I want to take it off because that's so disrespectful. But I don't know if that's touched somebody. I hope this isn't her actual grave here. Yeah, I don't want to touch any of that. Because this looks like it's got more stuff in it. Can't tell. Interesting. See, did I check this one? Sarah C. Spencer. And these flowers don't look like they're that old, the ones out here. Okay, sorry, that's upsetting. Who the fuck puts a panty liner on somebody's... No. What's this? That chapstick? So yeah, it did say... Oh, check it out. That's the wrapping to a panty liner. So somebody must have brought this out very recently. I guess for Halloween. That makes me sick. So I'm gonna pull out the spirit box, I think, and we'll try kind of both spots. We'll do a few minutes at both spots and just see if we get anything. If Miss Simpson would like to come through. But I'm leaning more towards this probably being her marker. It's gotta suck, you know, post-mortem, people create, if it's true what the Liberty Hill Independent stated, that, you know, at the time she wasn't a witch, she, you know, wasn't a slave or any of that stuff, that people would make up something like that. And why? Why her? Would they make up something like that? Because supposedly this was like one of the trees on this property. It's where you'd see her spirit hanging from or something. Like really dark. Really dark. So I kind of want to see, you know, what does she think about such a crazy rumor being started? And why? Why would she become the source of that? So I'm gonna guess that this is the back of her headstone, since that's east. And all the other graves are facing east, so I'm assuming that this is her grave. Alright, it's a little windy out here, but let me go ahead and grab my things, and we'll set it up really quick and see what happens. Okay, so I got closer to the stone, and it is in fact hers. You can see the little curse thing, and my REM pod keeps going off, so let me turn this around. Okay, so this thing is going off quite a bit. It's the first time I've actually had it That's the temperature sound, but the other lights have been also going off. Elizabeth, are you here? Y'all see that? It's blinking. So, when I got closer, see that? Marks of the words are still there. Can you step away? Elizabeth, if that's you, can you try to make the other lights light up? You just touched that antenna. Just grab a hold of it. The closer you get, the more it'll light up. Let me show you. I have it down because I didn't want the wind, with the big gusts of wind. The temperature thing only gets set off if the temperature changes plus or minus 5 degrees. That light's blinking. Let me move this away. I want to make sure that that's away. So remember, this doesn't set that off. It will set that off if it's within about a foot of it. Whoa. Did y'all see that? It went off at the same time. What on earth? Elizabeth, would you like to talk? Are you trying to tell me something? I'm not here to cause any harm or disrespect you. I'm just curious about the story and why people would say such an awful thing about being a witch and all that. I'd just like to see if you have something, you know, if you want your voice to be heard. Oh my God. Whoa. You're pretty strong, aren't you? Okay, I'm gonna move this. Just because I want it to be away. Because I've never had this happen before. Can you make these lights go off again? Either one of them. Can you make them light up? Wow. I hope y'all can see this. Elizabeth, is it okay if I turn on the spirit box? Would you be okay with that? Whoa, what the hell? Okay. I'm not sure if that's a yes or no because it took so long. This is insane. Okay. Wow. I'll try it for a couple of minutes. This is the green light that keeps going off. I'm gonna try it for a couple minutes, okay? And if there's anything you'd like to say, I'd love to hear it. Okay. I hope she's okay with this. Elizabeth, your family says that you are most certainly not a witch, and I tend to believe them. So, they've tried to take up for you. And whoa. Wow, that's very strong. That's very loud. I'm so sorry that people have come here and disrespected your resting place. It's not okay. And I'd be pretty angry too. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the spirit box, and if you'd like to communicate, I welcome it. And you can always tell me to turn it off if you don't want it on. Chance. Are you here, Elizabeth? Is there something you'd like to say? Can you do me a favor? Can you explain what that, whoa. Can you step away? Can you explain what the phrase is that was put on your tombstone? Was that a curse? Is that a curse to others? To like everybody who comes here, or just to certain people? Would you like me to... It's the temperature. Oh. Where does this ring get up? Would you like me to turn this off? So from what I read, you're about 30 years old when you passed. Is that a yes? Yeah, the light's blinking. Is there anything that I can do for you? I know there's not much I can do on this earth, but if there's something I can do, maybe get a message out there for you? Would you like that? I'm not really, as far as I can hear, I don't think I'm getting much through this. Oh, there's the REM pod. Are you able to be at peace, Elizabeth? It's the REM pod. It's blinking. It's the green light. Sorry, I'm kind of shaky, so... Again! There's wind blowing, so maybe it dropped a little bit. Alright, let's take a break from this, because it's hard to really tell what's going on. REM pod's going off. Are you okay with me shutting it off? Is that okay? Do you think you could, get this other thing to light up over here? And get that to light up again? You had it all the way up to red, which is incredible. Or is it easier to focus on this one down here? Okay. I hope y'all are able to see the lights. I know it's still sunlight out, but... So I'm gonna guess we don't need to go over there. I don't know why that's... Oh, hello. Do you want me to go over there? Or are you just experimenting? Here, get about that close and it'll set it off. If you touch the whole thing, it'll set all the lights off. See? They'll all go crazy. Oh, there's the temperature. Did I just see that blink? I can't tell. It's getting too bright out here. The sun's kind of lowering. Okay, how about I move this stuff away from your headstone? Maybe you're taking that as disrespectful. And I don't want to be disrespectful. So maybe we can move it down here. The foot. Would that help? Alright, it's gonna go off because I'm about to touch it. We'll set it down here at the foot. I guess a little past the foot of your grave. It still goes off. I want to see if this will go off at all. Do you want to communicate? Can you touch this one here? Can you make that light up? It hasn't really done much that I've noticed. I've mainly been noticing this. Okay. Well, I feel like maybe you've done enough. Whoa. Okay. Really likes putting that green light off. I was gonna just say that maybe I should shut down and head out. Would you like me to leave? How about if I come back sometime? Would you be okay with that? There's a little bit of a light. You think you can make this light up big? Let me know if you'd be okay if I came back out. Not seeing nothing. I just had the feeling that was about to go off. That's crazy. Oh shit, this lit up too! Damn it! I totally missed it. It went up to yellow. Can you do that again? I think she's playing games with me. Can you make it go back up to yellow like that? What on earth? Oh, there's a little blink. Oh. Okay. All right, Elizabeth. Well, I hope you weren't upset that I came out here and tried to communicate with you. Just know that I mean absolutely no harm, no disrespect to you. Just want to give you a chance to have your voice heard. And, maybe... You okay with that? Setting off the green. Maybe we can come back out. Maybe one of my daughters will come with me. Would that be okay? Wow. Okay, Elizabeth. I'm gonna close this down. You able to say goodbye to me with one more flash? Can you make one of these go off one more time? There we go. Thank you so much. Setting the green one off. This is the first time that I've ever had this, the lights go off. Normally it's the temperature thing going nuts. Okay. Alright guys, I'm gonna shut this down and I'll say goodbye to you here shortly. Okay, so I'm back in the car, and before I left, I spoke a few words to Elizabeth, and I left her a special crystal on her stone, her headstone. And I said a prayer over her spirit and her grave. And I was just overcome with sadness that people would be so cruel to go out to somebody's resting place and destroy it. Destroy the last, remaining memory of them. So it's kind of upsetting, but I hope her soul's at peace, and I hope she's okay if we do come back out again and try to do another little session with her. I'll take time and think about it, and I don't know, I'm gonna go home. I'm kind of blown away by what we did get today, so I'm gonna go home and I'm going to put it all together and see if we picked anything up on the spirit box that I didn't catch. So yeah, I got a long drive, so I'm out of here. Y'all take care.